Alright, so in this video we're going to have a look at how we can link pages correctly. At the moment I've got a page and here is a link. It's my home button. If I actually had a look at this page in a web browser, I would click on the home page and it takes me to this page, which is great. It's fine, it works, it's wonderful. But if I gave this assignment in and I wanted someone else, sent these files to someone else and wanted them to check it out, these links won't work because they're under, they've got a specific name and username, so we need to be able to not have it set up like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save these into a particular folder. So I've already done this for this folder. All you need to do is you just go to save as, and wherever this folder is that you've got selected, it might be getting started. What I want you to do is I want you to save it into a folder where you can easily find it. Say it's on in your OneDrive, in your ICT folder or Digitech folder. I've made a folder called website, so I'm going to save it there. I'm going to call this page about, right? Because this is going to be my about page. So I'm going to name this about. I'm going to get my other pages and I'm going to rename them, save them, rename them into this folder. And I'm going to call this one home, so home page. And I'm going to have to save them into the right folder. So this page is in there at the moment, but renaming it. And this template folder, this page doesn't work very well, but I'm going to save that into here as well. I'm going to find the page where it needs to go. So OneDrive, ICT, and here we go. I'm going to save it in there, and this is going to be contact. Alright, so I've saved all my pages that I need to at the moment into the correct page, into the correct folder. I'm going to go into Finder, find that file. There it is there, website. And I'm going to add a folder called images. And these are going to be the images that are going to be in my website. So in images, you could be really fancy if you wanted to and be really organized, and you could say, I'm going to have a home page images, I can have about page images, etc, etc. Or you could just leave them blank. But make sure that wherever you put them, you know where they're going, and it's clear and concise. This is a really good way of doing it. I think that it's easier to read and a much better workflow for you in the long run. So going back to this, we need to link these pages together. So here I've got my link. In the past we've written up links, but just to give you a refresher, what we'll do is I'll just delete all of this and we will start writing another link. Do not delete. There we go. Here we go. Alright. So start off with, we have an unlisted thing. We need to write a link. So li for link. Going to close that off, and we're also going to add in a hyperlink. So a hyper reference, h reference, and we're going to give that a name. So I'm going to call this home because we've got the others down here, but we need to name this one home. So capital H home, and right next to that we're going to add an equals with this. And when we do that, notice what comes up. I'm going to go / home, but before we do this, to get us here, before we finish this off, what we need to do is get rid of all this stuff. We just want to have only the stuff that's in our folder. So open folder and go to save this document. Yeah, we're going to open up the website folder. So that's this one right here. It comes up automatically. We're going to open that folder up, and this changes here on the side. So we're working on the about page. So scroll down. No, we're not. We're working on a different page. Which page are we working on? Ah, here we go. So here, H reference. If I go /, alright, I can find a home HTML. There it is, right there. Typed it in, perfect link, works every time. If I check this out, now these pages might look the same, but if I click on this link here, it actually takes me there. This link won't work at the moment, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to our home page and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to add in our correct link, so I'll delete what's in here at the moment. And you know, a real sneaky way we can do this is we can go through each one. Let's make this on the About page. I'm going to rename that one About. And I'm going to this one is going to Contact, and you know what, I'll just make this one About as well because we've got an About page. So what we can do is once you've done that, you can actually copy that and go to every page that you've done and just paste that code, and your links will work perfectly every time. So just go to where your links are, paste it over the top, and it should work. Just make sure that, like right here, I've got 2 URLs, right? We need to get rid of one of them because it's going to cause some havoc for us later. So that is how you can create your links. And if we have a look at our web page now, go into Chrome, just refresh. Okay, so every time it changes, we'll be able to get home. Obviously my home page did not work. Oh, that's right, because I did not save it. I need to save it. Make sure you save every page before continuing. You'll get a little dot up here if you haven't saved it. Refresh. There we go. They all work. These are the same. And about Contact, Home. So they all link. They all work. And this is the same for our images. I haven't got an image in here, but all our images would be saved into this folder. So if you have an image, save it into there, and it's the same process. All you need to do is you get your image, you go / and you select images. If I select image, I've got my folder, so I'm working on my contact page. I don't have a contact folder at the moment, but if I did, I'd select that and I would click About, and another dialog box would come up with all my images that I could select from and choose, and click on it and it'll be there. So there you go, that's how you can add links in and add images into your page